So my Dash egg cooker is the only way I boil eggs anymore at all. I don't use a pot on the stove anymore. This is just so easy that I don't need to do that. I do not use the egg cooking attachments like for the omelet or to fry an egg. I just don't use it for that. So here are the pieces. I'm sure they work just fine. I just have not used them. So here's what they're like. They're made of the same material as this, which is what you use to boil your eggs. So when you want to boil an egg, you're going to put the handle in and thread it through, lock it. And then you're going to take your measuring cup, and on the measuring cup it says, oh, it's hard to see. There we go. It says hard, medium, and soft. So you can decide how hard you want your eggs. I'm going to go for like a soft medium today because I'm going to be putting this in a ramen. So I kind of want it a little bit soft. So I'm going to pause you and I'll come back with my water. Okay, so I have my water and you literally just dump it right in. You dump it right onto the griddle and then that boils the water, which creates the steam, which cooks your eggs. So I'm going to get out my eggs, and I'm only going to need 3 eggs for this. So then you take this little like poker thing here on the bottom, and you do have to like pierce your egg to let the steam out of the egg as it cooks. You just put it on the rack. And you can put them anyway. I just like to have them evenly spaced. And there is a piece that goes on the bottom here to protect you from that. I'm not going to put it on because I'm going to put this in the wash now. It is machine washable. Then you put on the lid. And again, I've had this for years, and I just used it to make hard-boiled eggs, so it's a little dirty. I haven't washed it since I used it last. You put the top piece on, and you just turn it on. You don't have to set it. It just boils the water, and then when the water's gone, it will beep, and you take the eggs out, let them cool, and then I will show you a little bit of how that works. Okay, so my eggs are done. The important thing to remember is to stay away from this vent. There's hot steam coming out of it. So you're just going to turn it off, okay? And then you twist the lid off. All right, and then this is pretty hot. I like to just grab a paper towel, or you could get a hot pad. Whatever works for you. You're going to take your eggs out and cool them off however you prefer to cool them off. And it does sometimes get dirty like this. It's okay. It comes off. I'm not going to clean it right now because it's super hot and I don't want to touch that. But I am going to pause you one more time and wash everything so that I can show you how it goes back together. So it's cooled down a little bit. I'm just wiping it off with a wet paper towel, and it already looks better. And I mean, I don't do this every time. Sometimes I just leave it, but it's totally up to you. So you could keep going and get all of that off. I really don't care. The food doesn't touch that part, so I'm just gonna leave it, and then I'm gonna get all of our pieces and put it back together. Okay, once everything is clean and dry and this has cooled down, you're just gonna put it back together to store. All of these pieces are all of them are machine washable, except for obviously the actual element. But these are all machine washable. I put them in the washing machine all the time. So just to put it back together, you just pop all that back together, and I forgot the measuring cup. My measuring cup's not quite dry, but I'm gonna stick it in there just to show you that it does fit. And then you just put it all back together, and you can store it wherever it is that you need to store it. So I hope you like it.